Down a road carved through land in Dripping Springs, Daryl Joseph shows up for work. But the only time clock he's punching is his own. When he started bellaVerdi Farms in 2004, he traded a high-tech clean room with regular hours for another controlled environment with no vacation days. This time his product is edible, seedlings called microgreens that fulfill a market demand as well as his spirit.
Just wanted to do something with food. I was in the high-tech industry for a long time and was looking to do something different.
After extensive research, he and 3 business partners chose to fill a market need.
What we're doing is microgreens, and those are simply little bitty versions of the same leafy greens. They've been around for a long time, only in very high-end restaurants in big food cities.
They're small in size, but big in nutrients and flavor. Seedlings of all kinds, including broccoli, kale, and mustard greens, along with herbs, make tasty salads, toppings, and garnishes.
We do several different varieties. We do a cabbage, arugula, mustard green, kohlrabi, tatsoi. We do some beets, Swiss chard.
In less than a year, he's marketing to Whole Foods and Central Market. Restaurant chefs love them for their long-lasting freshness and the creative possibilities.
The thing that really gets them is for a plant that's so small, it has so much flavor in it.
His technique is hydroponics.
That means feeding the plants with water. You know, there's a constant water flow. There's no dirt. Hydroponics is huge around the world where you don't have acres and acres of land.
In a greenhouse barely shy of 13,000 feet, Daryl can fill hundreds of market cases each week. It's an efficient, controlled way to grow food.
I came from high-tech industry, so I was used to this clean room environment and all the high-tech things. So it made me feel right at home.
Sterile perlite is the growing medium.
What perlite's good for is it retains a lot of moisture.
Rainwater from his collection system provides a steady drip. Boosted with nutrients, it produces healthy, flavorful plants.
We rebalance the nutrients, we filter the water one more time, and we send it back out. So we use quite a bit less water than you might expect in a hydroponic facility because we recycle everything that we use.
Seeds emerge within a few days. Within a week or so, they're ready to harvest. Grown without pesticides or herbicides in a clean environment, the microgreens are certified ready to eat. Insects aren't a problem, except when a freak tornado ripped off the new roof. Daryl purchased beneficials that quickly cleaned up the sudden influx of pests. bellaVerdi's controlled environment lets Daryl grow plants out of season. Like any gardener, he's always experimenting with varieties. But like a farmer, he's out to please the customer.
So the latest thing that we're doing is these living basil plants, and we're marketing these through Central Market and HEB right now. And these were designed for people that don't have a big garden. And so what we do is we have this live plant. I'll show you it sits in HEB like this or in Central Market, and you can take it out of this bag. It's got the roots attached, as you'll see right here. It's got a horticultural foam ball, so it stays moist. You can set that in a saucer or a juice cup, keep it in your windowsill in a sunny spot out of the bag, and this will stay fresh, so you have fresh basil all the time.
In his first year of operation, Daryl's always on the job, a decision his wife Kim supports. He has a few employees, but for now he doesn't mind the long hours, handling everything from planting to distribution and marketing.
One is, it goes back to the reason we started this, is the love of food and being around people that do food and create food and talk about food. You know, I read cookbooks now and magazines about food, and it's part of my business. You know, I couldn't do that before. I was reading high-tech journals about things I hardly understood. That's great. It is fun being in charge of your own destiny, you know, kind of doing what you like to do. It's very comfortable out here. It's hot, you know, it's hard work, but it's a very invigorating feeling being around these things that are growing. It's alive, you know, and especially in the wintertime when it's cold outside, it's nice and warm and toasty in here, and there's plants growing, and you just get a good feeling for them.
Visit the bellaVerdi Farms booth at the Sunset Valley Farmers Market on Saturdays from 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Check out their new location at the Tony Burger Center or stop by for just picked tomatoes, peaches, and melons.